Okay, let's start today's class. And today we will cover the reading part of our test 3. And we will cover part 1 and part 2, sentence completion and close. And now you have to complete the first part in 10 minutes. I will give you 10 minutes to finish this part, and you can download a PDF file from the explanation part, and you just finish it by yourself. Okay, so 10 minutes, and now and go. Okay, so we are back, and now I will give some explanations about the questions. And in this part, you have to learn three important things. The first is vocabulary, and the second one is phrases, and the third is grammar. Okay, grammar. Okay, so the first two things, the the vocabularies and phrases, I think I cannot help you much because you have to study from different kinds of books or the magazines in order to increase the vocabulary you know or the phrases you know. But the grammar part, I hope I can help you with this one because it will be better for you to understand the grammar in order to better analyze the questions and get get a better direction of how to answer a question. So, and in high intermediate level, I think the 就是子句的概念 the clause are very important because we have a lot of complicated sentences that you have to separate them into small ones in order to analyze them. So, okay, so let's start from the first question. The first one. The first question is on Taiwan as a country. Okay, I will get a pen first. Need this one. Okay, the first question, the answer is C. 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 Okay, Taiwan's credibility as a country dedicated to environmental protection rests on the continued survival of Formosan landlocked salmon, one of the nation's most endangered species. Okay, so let's try to separate sentence into small ones. The first is Taiwan as a. So first we have to get the subject of the main sentence. So this one is the subject and rest on is the verb. Okay, let me try to have a better position of this thing. Okay, so Taiwan as a country dedicated to environmental protection rests on something something. Okay, so and we as a country, this is a preposition plus a small sentence, so we can just delete it. And Taiwan dedicated to environment protection. We use a phrase as a not phrase. Use a sentence to use to as a subject. I would like to write like this: Taiwan's dedication, Taiwan's credibility, which is dedicated to environment protection. protection. Okay, Taiwan's credibility, which is dedicated to environment protection. So this is the first one. I think I separated. Taiwan's credibility, which is dedicated to environment protection. Okay, so first you have to notice that okay, it tells me there's some which is because which is not complete, right? So Taiwan's credibility, okay, which means the Taiwan's credibility. So you can write Taiwan's credibility is dedicated to environment protection, and the next one is Taiwan's credibility rests on something. Okay. So, be dedicated to 就是你致力于做什么东西 ，and you have to notice this to is a preposition， 它是一个介系词，而不是不定词，所以 be dedicated to plus VING， 它就是后面要接 VING，and this is you have to notice this it's just like a phrase and use this preposition to dedicated to be dedicated to. You can search it on the internet and will be some explanation about this word dedicate because it's a little bit complicated, and sometimes we say we dedicate to something or something is be dedicated to doing something like here or to a noun. Okay, we aren't just the same as a noun. Sometimes you just the usage is just like a noun. So dedicate to something and 就是这有一个分词构句的用法。So we try to combine these two into Taiwan credibility, which is dedicated to something rest on something. Okay, so we use which to combine these two sentences because Taiwan's credibility is, so this is the which, Taiwan's credibility, and also Taiwan's credibility rests on continue. A rests on B, so dedicated to environmental protection rests on continuous survival. Okay, so here I think we change this sentence into Taiwan credibility dedicated to something. Okay, because this which is the 就是会关系代名词加 is， we can just 就把它省略掉，所以变成 dedicated to and is 就是有点像应该说这应该有点像那种被动的感觉。其实这边的话，我没有很确定它是怎么省略过去的。So I just think it's just like this. So we change it. Taiwan's credibility dedicated to environmental protection rest on the continued survival of Formosa, landlocked salmon, and one of the nation's most endangered species. Okay, it's fine because we will find this later at the sand usage. So we just try to explain that. And this Formosa landlocked salmon, Formosan landlocked salmon. Okay, and which is one of something something. Okay. So also this which is can be deleted and just left the one of the nation's most endangered species, and we often just don't write it. So it's just like a common usage of this. And here I want to mention 就是关系代名词的限定用法跟非限定用法。So I'll give some sentence and you can try to identify then the difference. I have a son who live in Taiwan. I have a son who lives in Taiwan. And who lives in Taiwan? Okay, you have to these two are kind of different. The first one is I have a son, and I want to specifically to identify this son. This son, the son is who live in Taiwan. The people who live in Taiwan. I mention the people. I have a son, and the son lives in Taiwan. So I indicate the son who live in Taiwan is him. Okay. And the second sentence, I have a son who live in Taiwan. And the first, I have a son is already very clear. I have a son, so I want to say the thing just I have a son. I don't care what you think about the son, but I give you additional information that the son I mentioned lives in Taiwan. The son I mentioned lives in Taiwan. So actually I don't want to give constraint to this son. You can think of anybody, but I give you additional information. And the first sentence is I strongly constrain that into the son who lives in Taiwan. This one, okay. Maybe I'll try another one that the house the bad guys the bad guy who has a gun should be put into jail. Okay. The bad guy who has a gun should be put into jail. Okay, so the first sentence I want to emphasize that the bad guy, the person we want to put into jail is the person who has a gun. Okay, we want to put the person who has a gun. You find him and put him into the jail. This is the first sentence. And the second sentence, the bad guy who has gun should be put into jail. I want to first say the bad guy should be put into the jail. So I mentioned the bad guy. I point at that guy, say the bad guy should be put into the jail. And I want to give you another information is that the bad guy we put into jail. We already put into jail. Has a gun. So he has a gun. This is not a necessary condition. We want to find the guy who carries a gun, but I want to mention that he has a gun. And the first sentence is we want to find a guy who has a gun and put him into the jail. So 这是关系子句的一个限定跟非限定的区别，就是the one of it we want to specific which one the who doing something we want to mention is the people who. Another one, the who is not important because it's only an information that I give you. You can just delete it or you not notice it. It still be a correct sentence and already complete about what I want to say or what I want to mention. So that's the difference. So here the Formosa landlocked salmon is already enough information, and I want to give you the information says that it is one of the nation's most endangered species. Actually, this sentence can be deleted, and this one still very clear. Okay, this sentence still complete, and all the information I want to let you know is already there. So you can not using it. And sometimes we will use like this kind of usage, like the book, or as I say, the man John is strong. Okay, maybe I will say the man John is strong. Okay, so here we will delete the who is because it's 就是关系代名词加 be 动词的用法。So actually you don't have to notice it because it's rarely write this. Just I think it's just like this. So the man who is strong is strong. So the man John. So the man and John are on the same position because we want to say the man is strong. John is strong. They are in the same position if you use comma to separate them. And if you write like the man John is strong. So the John is a something under the man. So we just want to say the man is strong, and we give a information that says John. So it's a little bit complicated. Maybe we just not care that much about it. It's a small thing. So okay. So that's about the first question. And credibility 就是它的信用嘛，就是你的可靠度，就是 as a country. So 它作为国家，他们因为致力于保护这些樱花钩吻龟，所以依赖着这个东西。Rest on 就是依赖的意思。So rest on doing this thing in order to be to get a credibility. Okay, because doing the second thing in order to get the first credibility, first thing. Okay, that's it. So we go to question 2. Okay, where's that? Okay, we use a lot of time here. I think I can do better. So question 2, the answer is B. The actress filled a libel suit against Weekly on seeking compensation for the damage they had done to her reputation. Okay, so let's say question first. We can choose it by very simple. Just say that do damage to. Okay, do damage to. So we just choose B. So So it's a phrase. It tells you about a phrase. So you can write very simply. Do damage 2. But I want to give some explanation about this sentence. So 他就是 file the libel suit， 他做了一个诉讼 against a weekly. So weekly here means the it's a magazine named weekly, okay? Or say weekly indicates 周刊 I don't know. So 应该是这个周刊的意思 against the weekly. So the actress filed the suit, the subject, and filed the libel suit. Libel suit, okay, libel suit against something, against something. And here I would like to use that six because 这有个 conjunction here. So let me explain it. First, we write a different sentence. So the actress filed a libel suit against the libel suit. Okay, was annoying. Libel suit against the weekly. Okay, so this is the first sentence. One against the weekly. And the second one, the actress sought compensation for the damage. Okay. The third one is they had done damage to her reputation. Okay, so we want to combine these three sentences. The first, we combine the last two. So we use the damage which, okay, so let's call it and maybe I try use a different color word. A damage which they had done to. So which here is 就是一个受词的用法 because they had done damage to they had done damage to, okay? So they had done damage to, they had done the damage to her reputation. So which here just means the damage, okay? So they had done damage to her reputation. The actress sought compensation for the damage. So we put these two damage into one. And we say the actress sought compensation for the damage which they had done to her reputation. Okay, also this sentence could be right like this. They understand, but the which cannot be deleted. To which they had done. The actress sought compensation for the damage to which they had done to her reputation. It's a little bit strange. To which they had done. Okay, maybe I should think about it. I think this is a little bit strange, but 2 can be put here, and we cannot delete which had done. to her reputation. Okay, maybe we just quit later. Okay, just like this. So 这里是不是当主词哦？这里是 the damage 当受词用。So they had done the damage. They had done the damage to her reputation, and we can just cross the which out and said for the damage they had done to her reputation. Okay, and we want to combine this one with this one is combined 2 with 3, right? So it's 1, 2, 3. And we want to combine 1 with 2 and 3. First, we have to get the relationship between these two sentences. And the first one says the actress filed a libel suit against Weekly, and the actress sought compensation for damage they had done to her reputation. And the relation between these two is because she want to sought compensation for the damage they had done to her reputation. So she filed the libel suit. So there's a because here. So I write a sentence like this. And because. And we just use she. Right? The same thing we mentioned again, we just use she. So 1, 2, 3. The actress filed the libel suit against the Weekly because she wants to sought or she sought compensation. She sought compensation for the damage they had done to her reputation. So this might be like a because, yes, because of this, or because she sought the compensation. 她要控告这周刊，因为她想要得到这个就是补偿。So she sought. Maybe it's not because this is what I guess it is. It's just a conjunction here. So we want to delete the conjunction. We cannot delete the conjunction like this. It will be not good. It will be no good. So you want to delete conjunction, 我们就用一个分词构句的用法。So we do like this. So first we want to delete this because, and also if we want to delete the because, we also have to delete the she. So these two will be gone. These two will gone. And I add a comma because it's a new sentence, and we delete the conjunction. And we change this sought into seeking. The original form is seeking. So change it into seek plus bing, because we cannot use a verb here because we already deleted the conjunction and the subject, so we cannot use the verb here. We have to change that into a 就是分词的方式，用分词的方式来做句子。So seeking compensation for the damage they had done to her reputation. Also, you can write in the from like this. So this is complete. Seeking compensation for damage they had done to her reputation. You can write. This is also okay. Seeking compensation done to her reputation. The actress filed a libel suit against the Weekly. Okay. So So it's a little bit complicated that you can change your sentence in a lot of ways, and I hope you can get a point. So this is the second one, the second question. So let's continue to the third one. The addition contains a variety of the answer is C. Auxiliaries just tells about the word 就是辅助性的 the addition contains a variety of auxiliary material intend to enhance its usefulness. Two maps, a chronology of the author's life, and a glossary. Okay, so I think this one will be simpler. So first we have to get a subject and a verb. The subject is this edition. Contains, okay, contains a variety of auxiliary material. So auxiliary just means 就是有很多辅助性的工具 ，auxiliary 辅助性的材料这样子。Urgent just vocabularies. Just check it on the dictionary. I don't want to explain that. About a variety of auxiliary materials, and which intends to, which be intend to. So there's also a verb. Intend to do something. Intend to enhance its usefulness. Okay. So there's a small sentence. This should be a which one? Which. So actually I'm not pretty sure about it, but I think it's like just like this. So I will try to explain my thought of it. Maybe you can check it on the internet and get a more correct one. So the first sentence is contain a variety of auxiliary. Oh, I hate to spell the words. Auxiliary material. Okay, and the material, or you can say a variety of, just description or just like a adjective or adverb about it is not important, and a variety of auxiliary materials is intend to 就是用来做什么的，它们是被用来做什么的，应该有点被动的用法。So intend to enhance. So you have to notice this. This is also a verb, but if two verbs together, we cannot use two verbs in a sentence. So we use to plus be. 就是用不定词的用法来取代它。So to enhance. To enhance its usefulness. Okay. And this things just give some example, so it's not important. I don't want to write that. And so the addition contains a lot of auxiliary materials. A variety of auxiliary materials is intended to enhance its usefulness. So we combine these two into one. So like this. Da 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 da. So we delete this one and use which. Sorry, here should be are intended to. So are intended to enhance its usefulness. because materials is a lot of materials, a lot of material. So this one, okay, which are intended to enhance its usefulness. And further, we change this sentence 就用分词构句的方式。So what should we do? We delete which and verb, and 这是一个被动。So we delete these two and left this. This is already a 分词了，就是过去分词了。Already a PP. So we just leave it. If it's a 主动用法，我们要变成 intending. Okay. So material which are intend to enhance its usefulness. But is 就是这个是一个习惯的片语 I intend to. So I'm not sure whether it is doing like this. So maybe I will check it in the next class. And actually, you don't have to worry about this one because often you just write the simplest one, and sometimes you have to use that. You think about it, and most of the time you don't have to. So next one, I think we are a little bit slow. So Q4, and Q4 the answer is D. Early Hakka immigrants choose to settle down in the mountain of Miaoli country because the landscape reminded them of their homeland's wrecked hills. Okay, and if you just want to choose the answer, you can be very simple because remind A of B is a phrase. Remind A of B. Oh, you often say to remind A of B. I just want to delete it. Say remind A of B. Okay, but word. Okay, remind A of B. So easy to choose D. And this sentence can be, first we have to separate into two because there's a because. So this one. The landscape reminds them of something. Okay, this is the one sentence, and the main sentence is the Hakka immigrant choose to settle. Also, 这是不定词嘛 to settle down in the mountain of Miaoli country. Okay, this one is simple, I think, because the early Hakkaish immigrants choose to settle down. And this is a 副词 adverb about the place, so not important. And the second one is the landscape reminded them of their homeland wrecked hills. Okay, so combine these two is simple because the 连接词嘛, so we just combine them together. Put the conjunction in the between and write the two sentences down. And if you want to use some special usage like 分词构句的话，就要I see mountains because actually we can't. 因为这个名词不一样，就是主词是不一样的。So the subject is different, so we cannot do that. We cannot do that. And I want to mention the second is this choose. 这是一个过去式。So choose, chose, chosen. Choose one, chose, and chosen. Okay, just know this is a 不规则变化动词。So okay, so here we use choose, and because it's the same sentence, reminded, reminded, okay, 就是都用过去式。Okay, so that's about it. We go to the next one. Q5. The answer is A. Much of Taipei City is laid out in square rather than in jumble of narrow twisting streets that characterize many cities in Asia. Okay, so much of Taipei City. So Taipei City is the subject, and much of just additional information, and is laid out in. I would like to like this. Actually, is the verb, and laid out 就是它是一个分词补语的用法。But I like to look at it as a whole. So it's laid out. 因为它是被动吧。It's laid out. Okay. So we just look it together like it's laid out in square. Okay, it's laid out in square rather than in squares rather than. So rather than here 有个介系词 rather than in jumbles narrow to street. So these two should be the 它是有点对等的关系。So in squares and in a jumble of narrow twisting street is the same level because the rather than put them together. So you can say much of Taipei City is laid out in squares. Or you can say much of Taipei City is laid out in a jumble of narrow twisting street. Okay. Much of the Taipei City is laid out. Laid. Okay. Laid out in square. This is a complete sentence. And the other one is laid out in a jumble of narrow twisting streets. Okay, and we combine these two just like this. Okay, I write it again. I think it's fine. I just rather than. So A rather than B. So it's A. Okay, A in squares. So they are in squares. They are not laid out in a jumble of narrow twist tree because we use rather than. So actually the B is not what the streets they are like. So you should notice this rather than. So this is what the second one is not what it is, and we combine these two into 1 and 2. And 2. Okay, and we combine 1 and 2, and we have to use the correct meaning, so we use rather than. So 1 and 2 are opposite of each other, so we combine and use, and you should notice this. And that characterize many cities in Asia. Actually, that is the indicates the sentence above. So the sentence above, oh sorry, it's not the sentence above. This that is just in jumbles of narrow twisted street. So many cities in Asia laid out in a jumble of narrow twisted street. Okay. Yes. So which are characterized by laying out. By laying out jungle of twisting street. Okay. So this is the third sentence we want to combine, and here we use that. So the thing characterized many cities in Asia. So the thing is they are laid out by laying out. Okay, so it's hard to how to do this. You just have to know this one is just intend to do this. So this lying out. Sorry, no. So it's good to use word because it will check the grammar fault you done. So just check for me. So by lying out a jumble of narrow to street. Okay, so let actually I cannot think of how to do this, but it's just like this. This is the subject. So that is the subject. It's just like we do before, and this is the verb. Something characterize many cities and Asia. And something is just the above things. So the above things we have to decompose them. Okay. We just stop here and we go to the next one. So question 6. Jonathan is a very interesting ball game, so give me the answer first. The answer is B. Jonathan is very interested in ball game Go, but the fact has just dawned on him only lately that he's not cut out to be a Go master. So it's just a test about phrase. So cut off 是切除 and cut out be cut out to 就是适合做什么。be cut out to be cut out to do something. Yes, be cut out to do something. Or be cut out for something. Okay, so here Johnson is very interested in ball game Go. Okay, first sentence simple. Johnson is very interested in. So you notice that be interested in is a phrase. So be interested in. I think this is easy. Interested in something or in doing something. In playing golf. Yeah, ing. And here, but, so 连接词 conjunction. So two sentences. The first sentence here, and then the second sentence. The fact, subject, has just done him. Has done. Okay, has done. So has done. This is the verb. I will treat it as a verb. Actually, if you read some grammar book, will say has is the verb. 它是一个助动词嘛。Has is the verb, and this is 就是有点像分词作为补语的用法。不过 I'd like to just look at it. Has done on. Okay, has done on as a verb. Has done only that this is an adverb, so it's not important. And that he is not cut out to be. So be cut out to be a Go master. So be cut out to, I will treat it as a verb. So be cut out to. Okay, so there are three sentences. I think the first one is easy, so we just we just notice it is fine. And 2 and 3, how to combine them? The fact that we want to say, the fact that we often use like this one. The fact just down him, okay? The fact has just not important. Dawned on him. So what kind of fact? He is not cut out to be a go 是围棋啊 go master. Okay, so the fact that, so this that is it indicates the whole things, okay, indicates the fact, so this whole thing will be the fact that. So it just used very commonly, says the fact that and we put the fact here and plus verb. Okay, we also can say just like the fact that, I will use that, the fact that he, or because we use it first, so we will say Jonathan. The fact that Jonathan is not cut out to be a go master has just dawned on him. Okay, just like this. The fact that Johnson is not cut out to be a go master has just dawned on him. So this just indicates the fact. Okay, that's it. And the next question, question 7. I think we are a little bit slow, so I will stop at 8 and continue the rest in the second video. So question 7. The answer is C. After a surgical assumption, many patients imagine that the missed lump is still there. Okay, so 这是一个介系词片语。So after plus none. So after a surgical consumption. Okay, it's not a sentence, but it's a phrase, and we did it with a preposition. Okay, we read it with this. After a surgical, so indicates the time. We use this to indicate time. After a surgical assumption, many patients. So patients is the subject, and imagine is the verb. And many patients imagine. Okay, it's already a sentence, but imagine what? Imagine what? We have two common usage. The first one is imagine that plus subject plus verb. Imagine that someone do something, or we can use imagine somebody doing something. Okay, so the special usage of imagine. So here is the first one, and many patients imagine that the missed lump subject is still there. So this is the verb. And you should notice the tense. So here, imagine is the present tense, so it's still there is the present tense because they didn't have any different time relationship. They just says a fact because they imagine, and this is a fact. So if it's a fact, we just use is. Okay, so because this is a fact, so we use 现在简单式 to indicate 一个事实。Okay, that's easy one. So next one, Sum 32. Sum 32 of the business relative imagination. Okay, give the answer first. C. Answer is C. Some 32% of the business executives and managers surveyed admitted that they would hire fewer women with implementation of the gender equality labor law. Okay, so here we want to find the subject. Some 32 of the business executive and managers. This is the subject. Surveyed and this is what I will explain later. So admitted something that they would hire verb. They will hire fewer women with the implementation of gender equality labor law. Okay, so I write down a sentence. The first one is some 32% business executive and just very long managers admitted something. Okay, something here. Something. And what is this thing? This thing is the second sentence. So we say admitted that to combine these two. Managers. So the second sentence is they would hire fewer women with the implementation of the gender equality labor law. So this is the second sentence, and there's a small one here. Admitted. So the business executive and manager surveyed. So this is used 就是用一个分词的方式来做形容词。So is surveyed. So they are surveyed. So they are surveyed. So we will say they business executive and managers are surveyed. Okay, so we want to combine. First we combine 1 and 3. 1 and 3. So some 32% of the business manager something. Okay, so here we want to give the information. So this is person, right? So person we use who are surveyed. Who are surveyed. who are being surveyed, who are surveyed, who being surveyed. So who are surveyed, and we want to delete the subject and the verb and use 分词构句. So we delete this one, and 这是被动嘛，所以 we use PP. So the manager surveyed and admitted something. Some 32% of business executives and managers surveyed and admitted something. Okay. And we want to combine 1 and 2 and 3. It will be easy. 2 and 3. So we just use that because this is fact. The fact that. Remember? So I admitted the fact that it means something. So a sentence we should use that to combine it. So some 32% of business executives and managers surveyed and admitted they will hire fewer. Admitted that, or you can just delete that. I think it's fine. Admitted they would. I'd like to leave it because it's more clear. So maybe it can be deleted. I think. Admitted they would hire fewer women with the implementation of a global government. Okay, and also you should know this. Here we could admit that hiring fewer roles. No, cannot do it that here. So it's just like this. Okay, and I think this is the first 8 question. You can take a short break and we will come back later for the rest questions.